Morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want us to look at simultaneous equations, how we can solve simultaneous equations using the elimination method. When solving simultaneous equations, we have several methods that we can use. Among them is the elimination method, and I just want to show you how we can solve using this method. We have these three examples. So the question says, solve the following simultaneous equations, and we begin with x plus y equals 3, as well as x minus y equals 1. So our answers will be as follows: x plus y equals 3, then we have x minus y equals 1. So if we are to solve this one by elimination, all we need to do is just add the two equations. If we add the two equations, we are sure that one variable will be eliminated. And when we remain with only one variable, it's easy for us to find the value for that variable. So what we do is this. Since here we have the same coefficients and then the signs are different, it means if we add, for the value for y, it is going to give us 0, and so y will be eliminated from our working. So we say if we add x plus x, that gives us 2x, then y plus negative y, or y minus y is 0, so that one is eliminated, and so we have 0 here, so this will be equal to 3 plus 1, it gives us 4. Then from there we have the neutral equation. All we need to do here is simply divide both sides by 2. And so we'll say over 2 here, over 2 there. X is therefore equal to 2. So that's one value, or that's the value for x. Then we also need to find the value for y. We can pick any of the two equations. So we have equation 1, equation 2. If you want, you can use equation 1 or you can use equation 2. Let me use equation 1. So equation 1 says x plus y is equal to 3. Now, since the value for y is, rather for x is 2, so we are going to substitute in equation 1. And so here we put 2 plus y equals 3. So if we do the additive inverse, that will give us y is equal to 3 minus 2. And so y is basically equal to 1. So in short, the answers are just x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. So that will be our answer. Then we can also look at the other part, that is b, which is here. So let's say x minus 3y is equal to 1, x plus 2y equals 6. Now, this one is a bit different from the one that we had. Here we had the coefficients being the same, but if you look at this one, we have different coefficients. Where the coefficients are the same, the signs are also the same. So that means if we are to eliminate x, we need to do some changes to the equation so that the signs should be different. Or if we use this one, we have to ensure that the coefficients here are the same, but then the signs are different. Then it means that later will be eliminated. So I think let me eliminate y also in this one. So to eliminate y, what we do is we'll just multiply, we interchange the numbers. So this 2 will multiply it on top, then this 3 will multiply it below. So we multiply throughout the equation, meaning 2 times x, we come up with a new equation, which will be equation 3. So that will give us 2x minus 2 times 3y, that gives us 6y, is equal to 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times this is 3x, 3 times 2y is plus 6y, 3 times 6, that gives us 18. And since these are the same with different signs, it means automatically we get a 0 when we add. So when we add here, that's 5x. that is 0. So we just say equals, this is 20. We divide by 5, even here by 5, x is simply equal to 4. And then to get the value for y, the same thing, we can choose either equation 1 or equation 2. So let me choose equation 2. It says x plus 2y is equal to 6. Now we know the value for x, it is 4. We'll put 4 here. Plus 2y is equal to 6. And then we solve for y. 2y is equal to 6 minus 4. Meaning 2y is equal to 2. We divide by 2. We divide by 2. Y is basically equal to 1. And so from here we know that x is equal to 4 and then y is equal to 1. So these are our answers for this question. We can also prove. Now for us to prove, for example, if it is this one, we want to know, to be sure that it is correct. All you need to do is just replace these values in any one of the equations. And if it gives you the value that is there, then you are home and dry. So, for example, x is 2, y is 1. If we put 2 here, we put 1 there, 2 plus 1 is 3, which is what we have there. So, that's how we can confirm that our answers are correct. So, we can also look at the last example, which is C. Okay, so we have equation 1, equation 2. Now, if you look at this one is a bit complicated compared to the other two that we have done, in that here we don't have anywhere where the coefficients are the same, neither do we have where the signs are different so that we can subtract. So we need to make those changes. So all we'll do is we can eliminate whichever we feel like. If it is x, you can eliminate it first, or if you want, you can eliminate y first. So let me deal with y. We have 2x minus 7y equals negative 3, then 3x minus 7y equals negative 1. So what I'll do is this. For us to have same coefficients, different sign, I'll introduce a negative to one of the equations. Let me introduce it to the one that is below. That is equation 2. So what I'll do is here, in fact here the coefficients are the same on the 7y. So it's okay, we can just deal with the negative. Let me just say times negative 1. Then we multiply throughout, meaning the first equation will remain the same. 2x minus 7y equals negative 3. And then the one below, we multiply by negative 1. This becomes negative 3x. Then this becomes positive 7y. And then we have positive 1 there. So you can now see that if we added these two, will give us a 0. And so y will be eliminated. So 2x plus negative 3y is negative x. This is 0. Then negative 3 plus 1 is equal to negative 2. We divide through by negative 1. X is simply equal to positive 2. Then we can also find y. Let me use equation 2. And equation 2 is 3x minus 7y is equal to negative 1. So where x is 2, you'll say 3 times 2 minus 7y is equal to negative 1. That gives us 6 minus 7y equals negative 1. Then this will end up being negative 7y equals negative 1. This one will also become negative 6. Let's just finish it up from here. So that gives us negative 7, 1 is equal to, this one is also negative 7. We divide through by negative 7, like that. Y is just equal to 1. So our answers are x is equal to 2 as well as y is equal to 1. If you want to prove x is 2, y is 1, we put 2 there, that will give us 4. And then if we put 1 here, that will give us negative 7. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. And that tells us that our working is correct. So those are our answers. You can look around for questions on this one and then try and see how you are going about them. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the like button.